Today we are going to know about the carbon cycle. The carbon cycle it is essential for maintaining the balance of carbon in the environment and supporting life on earth. It has two main components, the biological carbon cycle and the geological carbon cycle. The biological carbon cycle it is involved in the exchange of carbon among living organisms and the atmosphere. For example, photosynthesis, respiration, decomposition. If we see the geological carbon cycle, this involve a long-term movement of carbon through rock, fossil fuels and earth crust. They are the weathering or erosion, sedimentation, volcanic activity and fossil fuels. Why this carbon cycle is important? It regulates the earth temperature, it provides the carbon for life forms, and it balances the ecosystem by recycling the carbon. Carbon cycle is the most visible in life. Plant on land and in ocean convert carbon dioxide to biomass like leaf and stem through photosynthesis. The carbon returns to the atmosphere when the plant decay. They are eaten and digested by animals or burned in fires. So, the carbon cycle is the process of carbon atom moving between the atmosphere, land, ocean and living organism. Carbon is a fundamental element for life on earth as it is used to create DNA and protein. So steps of carbon cycle. Carbon enter the atmosphere. Carbon enter the atmosphere as carbon dioxide through natural processes like respiration and human activity like burning fossil fuel. Step 2. Carbon is absorbed by the plants. Plant absorbs CO2 through photosynthesis to create glucose and other sugar. Step 3. Carbon move through the food chain. Carbon compound or passes from the producer to consumer through the food chain. Then carbon is released back into the atmosphere. Carbon is released back in the atmosphere through respiration, decomposition and combustion. Then carbon is stored in plant, soil, geological formation and the ocean. Then carbon sequestration is the process of capturing and storing carbon dioxide in the environment. It can occur naturally or as a result of human activity. The largest carbon store in the soil is 1500 to 1800 GT stored as soil carbon. The soil carbon could have been added as a result of this year cropping or could be lignified residue from the plant growth thousands of years ago. Resistance to microbial decomposition. The soil carbon is stored as organic compound in the soil organic matter which is divided into three pools. Approximately two-thirds of all the soil organic matter is stable and extremely resistant to decomposition and can remain unchanged for hundreds or even thousands of years. It is sometimes referred to as humus. The stable pole is important for the soil physical processes, particularly aggregate formation, and it is also influencing the soil cation exchange capacity, the ability of soil to hold on to positive charge plant nutrition. The remaining third is divided into soil in the slow cycling or an active soil poles, which is a constant flux from one pole to the another. Slow cycling portion of this make up just half and is important for releasing of nitrogen and phosphorus from the soil for crop growth. It is slowly broken down by biological and mechanical activity and has a turn time of over years to decade. The rest of SOM is active and primarily made up of recently added plant residue in earlier stages of decomposition and soil microorganism. This active pole of soil carbon is important for nutrient release